In this video, we're going to be looking at the topic of equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions look different, but they have exactly the same value. So let's start with 12 over 20. 36 over 60 is an equivalent fraction to 12 over 20. 72 over 120 is also an equivalent fraction to both 12 over 20 and 36 over 60. They're equivalent because if you multiply or divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number, you can create an equivalent fraction, one that looks different but has the same value. To go from 36 over 60 to 72 over 120, I multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 2. However, I can go from 12 over 20 to 72 over 160 by timesing both the numerator and the denominator by 6. Whatever you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom, and it can only be multiply or divide. Now, since all of the examples that we've looked at the moment have been to do with multiplying the numerator and the denominator by a particular number, let's have a look at division. If I start with 12 over 20 and I divide both my numerator and my denominator by 4, I create the equivalent fraction 3 over 5. There are no other number that goes into 3 and 5 other than 1, and this is why this fraction is now in its simplest form. Pause the video here and have a go at the question on the right hand side. When you're ready for the answer, press play. With 24 over 44, the highest number that goes into both my numerator and my denominator is 4. Dividing 24 by 4 gives me 6, and 44 divided by 4 is 11. This is now in its simplest form. There are no other number that goes into 6 and 11 other than 1. If you weren't sure what the highest number was that went into 24 and 44, and decided to incrementally reduce both the numerator and denominator by dividing them by 2 to get 12 over 22, and divided both the numerator and denominator again by 2 to get 6 over 11. If you simplified the fraction through multiple steps or a single step, as long as you're getting 6 over 11 as your final answer, that's absolutely fine.